USA Today Washington Bureau Chief Susan Page joins us now. Good morning, Susan.
Hey, good morning.
I just want to know, just getting your expert opinion on these things. When you hear about the president not only wanting to reduce troops, but also making sure that we resume talks with the Taliban, will this likely lead to any actual peace deal?
I think it's hard to know, but this is the president's effort to fulfill a promise he made during the last campaign, the 2016 campaign, to end America's participation or reduce America's presence in what he called endless wars. Now, he's been trying to do that for some time. Remember, we learned 3 months ago that he had planned a big event at Camp David with the Taliban and the Afghan leadership. That fell through in the wake of some violence in the region. But he clearly wants to get this restarted. We want to hear more from the Taliban about whether they confirm that these talks are serious, and also from the Afghan government on their view of this. They have previously insisted on a ceasefire before talks. That hasn't happened yet.
Right. I want to switch gears really quickly here. Former Navy Secretary Richard Spencer had a lot to say, slammed the president basically when he was ousted in reference to the president's involvement in the Navy SEAL that was convicted of war crimes. Were you surprised at all by Spencer's reaction and some of the comments that he's made?
Man, he used words like unprecedented and shocking to describe the commander-in-chief. He said that President Trump didn't understand what it was like to be in the military. These are words that Pentagon leaders do not use about the President of the United States during normal times. This was an ouster that reflects some of the tension behind the scenes between the Pentagon and the White House that's rarely revealed. This was really an insight into something's going on that's quite unusual.
Switching gears now, Susan, to the eyes that will be watching the House Judiciary Committee and its hearing on the impeachment inquiry. What do we expect to get out of this?
Well, a lot of things to watch for. By Sunday, the White House needs to say whether the president or his lawyers will participate in those Judiciary Committee hearings. The House Intelligence Committee is finishing up its report on its impeachment investigation. We've got the first hearing coming up Wednesday. We'll be watching for the articles of impeachment that we believe the Judiciary Committee will drop. This is moving so fast. We expect a vote by Christmas over impeaching the president, another historic term in this really unprecedented presidency we've been watching for 3 years.
And just one quick question on this. Mick Mulvaney, John Bolton, both absent, weren't called by, really didn't make it to testify. Was that a mistake on Democrats' parts?
Well, Democrats have been trying to pursue getting testimony from people like the Secretary of State and the acting White House Chief of Staff. The White House has had a stonewall strategy. The Democrats have gone to court. They've won in some court cases, but court cases take a long time. Appeals by the White House and the administration to higher courts. I think the House Democrats just decided this was not going to work. They were not going to be able to talk to these officials in a timely fashion, but they definitely wanted to because they wanted more firsthand testimony about exactly what the president's role was in this issue over Ukraine.
Susan, I'm told we have 30 seconds left. Quick question about 2020. Mike Bloomberg, does he stand a chance?
Well, he's got a strategy, which is to not to play in the early primaries and caucuses and instead to come in on Super Tuesday. Maybe that'll work. He's got a lot of money behind him. But I got to say, this is a strategy that didn't work for President Rudy Giuliani when he tried it, or for President Jerry Brown when he tried it back in 1976. So we'll see.
Fair. Susan Page, thank you.
Thank you.